Alright, to the game. But first, if it would play, there we go. Oh, yeah, I should change the title of the stream. Since now it is King Swiss 2. Excuse me, chatbot, but why can I not change the title in my dashboard? An idea comes to him. He goes to the magic mirror and looks into its depths. He sees a vision of a quartz tower. To reach it, he must pass through a magic door in the nearby land of Kolima. The scene then changes to show a beautiful girl locked within the tower. Graham now knows what to do. Take off the crown and put on his adventure hat. Bravely, he sets off to find the land of Kolima and the beautiful maiden. And I'm getting a random phone call. Oh boy, a scammer. Not gonna even answer. Well, I guess I need to go to Twitch to change the title then. Alright. Right. So we just appeared on the shore. Nice. Yep. And also, hey, Pop Pop Box and Targor. Hey, Yasuke. Bring her cooking supplies so she can cook you a meal. Naughty. We'll do the cooking ourselves. How long you have this game? I'm not sure what you're trying to ask, SNK. Ask it in finish, maybe? That's a bit broken English. Greyhounds on kokoisia matkalla. Aha, mä just aloitin. Just aloitin tää. Mä pelasin ykkösen läpi. Eli tää on just alkanut. Et hyvä ajoitus siinä mielessä. Alright. Special. Action. Swim. Alright. So they saved the swim. Here we go! Don't rage quit on that eagle, okay? I won't. Many trees shade your way as you journey through the land of Kolyma. Kolyma! Kolyma! Shatire! This forbidding cave is the home of Hagatha, the wicked old hag. There are human skulls on stakes at the entrance. This is not a reassuring sign. The skulls probably belong to unfortunate travelers who fell into Hagatha's clutches. She has a taste for human flesh, you know. There's only one thing that we can do here. Save the game and go back and forth until... This forbidding cave is the home of Hagatha. Oh. Hagatha's right there. I'm not sure if I need to come from a specific direction. It's just that I need to appear on the screen. And there's a very small chance of an Easter egg. Oh. He must have gotten lost. I don't think he belongs in this story. You go, Batman! Yep, they have an Easter egg of Batman coming out of the cave. Welcome back, Goblin. Or welcome back, Goblin's internet. In the manual, Edward appears in the mirror and says Graham to find a wife. Graham does so and invites every marriageable maiden to his castle, and no one makes him excited until he looks at the mirror again and Graham seems to have mustache in one of the pics. Alright. Mercenary SNK was trying to ask, like, how far am I in the game? That's what he was trying to ask in English. It was just very broken. But lucky for him, I just started the game, so... You notice a rusty trident lying in the grass. Pick it up and carry it with you. Trident is rusty and corroded, looks somewhat like a pitchfork. A carpet of green grass rolls up at the water's edge. It feels spongy beneath your feet. Batman, do 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 do, Batman, do 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 do, Batman, do do do. That's what the music was. It wasn't even the Batman theme. The glittering white sand of the beach, white, sure, feels warm from the sun. We're not even on it. The azure water of the ocean laps up to its edge. Oh, there's some edgy beach. Hey, back then you could get away with any kind of Easter egg. As long as I mean, even today you do all kinds of Easter eggs. It's just a reference to something, but it's not a copyright thing at all. You notice a pretty clamshell lying on the sandy beach. Clam. When you pick up the clamshell, you see that there was a sparkling sapphire and diamond bracelet under it. You're not carrying it. Okay. This is just an ordinary clamshell. There doesn't seem to be anything special about it. The bracelet looks like it would fit a small wrist. It is a circlet of diamonds surrounded by beautiful blue sapphires. Oh. It is a beautiful sandy beach. That is true. Very pretty. There is a stake leaning against a tree. Not the edible stake, but a wooden. It appears to be an ordinary tent stake. This is a heavily wooded area. It would be easy to get lost among the trees. You sure about that? They're kind of far apart. This lake is foul and stinking. It may be poisoned. All the vegetation looks dead around it. Well, that only means... This is a poisoned lake. Too bad, you die of extreme poisoning. Watch out, Graham. A poisonous lake. Hey, Demiurgy. Cannot Roberta Williams wish to thank you for playing King's Quest 2. We are very sorry that you did not succeed and hope you will fare better next time. Good luck. Thanks. Stakes have never been more ordinary. What has Debbie been playing lately? I'm assuming backseating is allowed, yeah? I mean, I'm using a walkthrough. Nothing. We're doing different stuff and mostly different speedruns. Ah. What's the latest speedrun? I mean, did you finish your Rick Dangerous 2 speedrun? At least I remember you finishing up the practices. Many trees shade your way as you journey through the land of Kalima. Yeah, they're very cold fries now, yeah. I mean, they've been standing in the kitchen for hours, so they're very spongy. I don't mind, they still taste great. No. When you peer into the old hollow log, you see a flashing necklace of diamonds and sapphires. Somebody really loves diamonds and sapphires, don't they? The chain of the beautiful necklace is fashioned of many sparkling diamonds and sapphires. In the center of the pendant is a large glittering sapphire. And on the sapphire, there's a sapphire. And in the diamond, there's a diamond within a diamond with a diamond. Apparently, maybe there's one person who keeps losing these and they're like, "Oh, where is me? Forsooth, I have lost my necklace and bracelet again. Oh, I do hope some handsome boy will find that handsome prince comes to me, saves me from this predicament, and returns my bracelet and sapphire diamond bracelet and necklace. 2 days later. Where the fuck are my necklace and bracelet from? Goddamn son of a bitch. I looked at Graham. See, nothing special. Also, hey, Ribbons. I ordered these French fries, mercenary. Also, I forgot to put them like in the microwave or the oven to keep them warm. That's why they're cold. Even the burger was like lukewarm. Not even that. It was getting cold. Still was great. I managed to move all of my highlights to YouTube already. Took me over a week to get them, but they're finally there. And now what I'm gonna do is, from now on, that each stream, I'm gonna make it into a highlight, then upload the highlight to YouTube, delete it from Twitch. And keep highlights of highlights, like if we have a moment that people want to clip, but they can actually turn it into a highlight, so it can be a longer clip, and keep those. Like I have a 12-minute highlight from when I played GTA 3, and I was really stupid of trying to get a certain hidden package. Yeah, pizza can be eaten cold. I mean, even burgers can be eaten cold. I mean, this was fine. Tasted good enough for me. Oh. I do agree on that, Tarkor. Sometimes pizza can taste better when it's cold. It just depends on what you have as toppings for it. And what the type of pizza. If it's just a regular or a thick crust. Thick crust can be work as it works kind of as like a sandwich. I enjoy reheated pizza as well. I mean, I like pizza. No matter what form. As long as it's not an icicle. Cold pizza, good. Fresh pizza, great. Reheated, fine. So, yeah. I mean, when it liquid form pizza, it depends on the topping, so yeah. Why not? Liquefy it and drink it as a smoothie. I mean, what was I trying to say? Right, it's like the pizzas that you get from, that you can buy from the freezer section. I warm them up in the microwave, not the oven, microwave. I like them that way. Then I just roll them up into a tortilla and eat it that way. I mean, the problem with doing that microwave style, of course, is that it will turn into lava. The cheese and the sauce and then will be just floating on there and will be super hot. But then I just, roll it up and let it cool off a bit so the cheese solidifies again and good to go. Many trees shade your way. You see pieces of scattered wood lying around. The wood is of no importance. Oh, I've been sneezing today a lot. It's just a humid day. It's getting warmer now. Like, it's gotta be like +9 at some point. So spring is hitting fast. Seems. The cozy cottage is located in thick wood. A patio shades the front entrance and the flowers adorn a window box. The mailbox has the words Grandma's house on it. When I discovered reheating pizza in an air fryer, that was a revelation. I have an air fryer now, so if I ever order pizza, I should do that. Reheat it in there. What a special that has shrimp, double cheese, and salami. First time trying the Tori Pizzeria, of course. I had to try Pori Special. I mean, that's what I still haven't done, Goblin. I haven't bought chips to put them into the air fryer. I need to do that at some point, because everybody says that that's the best way to bake French fries. I mean, right now I still have a lot of potatoes, so once I'm out of potatoes, I'll probably buy some French fries. I mean, I've done the fish sticks with the air fryer. Just straight out of the freezer into the air fryer, about 15 minutes. Great. I'm sneezing a decent amount more, but my mom told me straight out that it was my fault because of the low reaction and not taking care of myself. You should never listen to your mom. We have learned this, that your mom is a horrible person. Oh yeah, you call them fish fingers, right. And also, I forgot to say hello, Mad Max. And thank you for the follow the other day. What is this? It appears you have run into Little Red Riding Hood. She looks a little troubled. Tearfully, Little Red Riding Hood explains that someone stole her basket of goodies while she was picking a bucket of flowers. Could you please help her find it? Fries, though, differ greatly between the brands. I'm sure that they will all come nicely in the air fryer. And never listen to your mom. Mad Max is Danish? Wow. We have another Danish person amidst us. There's Shanti, who is actually British, but she has lived in Sweden, grew up in Sweden, now lives in Denmark. And there's Aselta, who is Danish. Makes me wonder, where is Aselta? Why is he not here? How dare he not watch me play CR games? Just don't like sweet potato fries. I need them salty. I don't like... yeah, they have to... If you make fries, they have to be salty. And also, I don't like sweet potato. Never liked it. I've tried it many times, but ugh, never. Yeah. Lo and behold, when you open the mailbox, you see a basket of goodies. There are many good things to eat in this basket of goodies. Yeah, the Little Red Riding Hood is an idiot. She never checked the mailbox. I've never had horse meat. My wife likes sweet potato sushi, and I almost considered divorce. Honey, would you like some sweet potato sushis? We are divorcing. Ootan sä metwurstia vetänyt? Hirveesti. En muista milloin viimeksi mä edes metwurstia maistanut. Kakarana ehkä. Mä en ole hirveä metwursti-ystävä, se on liian suolainen. Joten en ole maistanut hevosta. Little Red Riding Hood, appear before us! Now! Please! Come on! I don't have all night. Bitch. Yo, Little Red Riding bitch. You want your goodies? If not, I'm gonna eat it. Fuck off, Cedric. Nobody wants you. Gratefully, Little Red Riding Hood accepts the basket of goodies. In return, she gives you her bouquet of flowers. Look at her skipping now that she's happy. Let's look at the bucket. The bouquet of wildflowers is very pretty. The sweet scent is delightful. Love it how cheap Metwurst in Britain was like, ew, with the unmarked horse meat scandal, and here in Finland it flew off the shelves for having actual horse meat. Yeah, we don't have any restrictions on it, do we? The old hag, Hagatha, is nearby. You can hear her cackling and smacking her gums as she comes closer. She would love to have you for dinner, and I don't mean as a guest. This is the ugliest old lady you have ever seen. She's toothless with warts all over her face and has matted gray hair. Her claw-like hands are gripping a walking stick. I didn't see the walking stick, but I'll take your word for it. Salami-type smoked sausage. Yep. We call it metwurst. And it's like a meatwurst. As in sausage. Excuse me, neighbor, but what? Alright. Neighbor decided to just start drilling. Or something. I don't know. It's not the first time I have heard that. It's been a long time since I've heard that. Yeah. Unsolicited renovations at 8 p.m. on a Monday. These people don't care when they do these. They just do them. Like they bang on the walls with a hammer, putting up something. And now it's this. Now, these are all concrete walls. That sound could come in from the freaking third floor. And at one point there was minced horse meat in local supermarket for €5 per kilogram. Never tried though. I never go to the meat sections, like the butchery section. Maybe I should check it out if they actually have horse meat there. Not to mention, now that I got the air fryer, I should go to the butchery section so I could get fresh meat. I mean, that was definitely a drill. Just going into the wall like... Who knows what they're installing on the wall? Or maybe they're installing something on the ceiling. Anyways, where was I going? East. Many trees shade your way as you journey through the land of Kolyma. One of the trees seems to have a door. The door in the tree is closed at the moment. This is a room inside the hollowed out trunk of a large tree. A door goes to the outside. An arrow ladder leads down through a hole in the ground. You can get on the ladder yourself. Well, screw you, game. Maybe I need a little bit of help. No, that kind of stuff sometimes. Especially when it's these games. You are in a musty underground passageway. There is a narrow ladder leading up through the hole in the ground. You have stumbled onto the home of a thieving dwarf. Unfortunately for you, he's home. There he is. Now he's gone. Now we can do things in peace. Although I do wonder, is there a death here? Other than this. Dead. What would happen if the dwarf catches me? I mean, I've got the bracelet and necklace. He has caught you and thrown you out. Instantly, you find yourself outside the treehouse. Poof. I didn't lose anything. And he's supposed to be a thief. It seems you have entered the underground home of the little dwarf. It is cozy with the fire crackling in the hearth. A pot of chicken soup bubbling above the fire gives a delicious aroma to the room. There's a trunk tucked away in the corner. You're too far away. Ouch! The fire is hot! You're going to burn yourself! You grab the wooden handle of the bubbling pot of chicken soup. You take the pot with you. You cannot get the fire, at least not now. You can't do that. The trunk looks old and worn. The hinges are loose. You look inside and all it is? Earrings. You reach into the trunk and get it. The diamond and sapphire earrings are very delicate. Each earring has a large sapphire surrounded by glittering diamonds. The pot contains hot, bubbling chicken soup. Now we got this good soup. They even have a crocodile, kangaroo, and an Ebo on occasion at the local market. Well, local market usually has better things than the big chain stores. And that's what we have around here, just as chain stores. We don't have any local markets or anything here. Like a local butcher's. Ai sittari. No, meillä on City Marketia Prismasellossa, niin sinne vaan. Sinne miun pitäis sit männä. Time to visit Grandma's house. Oh dear, a wolf in Grandma's clothing is in the bed. Get out of here fast! The wolf pounces on you. My, what big teeth he has. Good enough to eat you with, my dear. Well, there's Grandma. Grandma looks pale and weak. She must be ailing. She's dressed in a warm flannel nightgown. White curls peek out from under a flannel nightcap. Give soup to Grandma. You feed the hot chicken soup to ailing Grandma. I feel much better, she says. In return for your kindness, I have something for you. Look under the bed. I bet it's a bedpan full of piss. You drop to your hands and knees and peer under the bed. A large ruby ring and a black cloak are hidden there. You take them into your possession. No bedpan? I guess she wets the bed then. The black cloak would better fit a man taller than you. Red satin lines the inside. Ah, I can be Dracula. I will be the creature of the night. The ring is gold with an enormous red ruby. The initials CD are engraved inside the gold band. Why do you have Count Dracula's ring and cloak, Grandma? I got a feeling that Grandma might be a vampire. That's why she's so pale and weak. She hasn't been eating well lately. Hasn't been gone outside to feast. And now she's gonna feel even worse because she just ate chicken soup. And when it comes to the SCI version of the first game, it doesn't really differ that much. It's the same story still. Some of the puzzles work a little bit different. Well, otherwise, it's still the same game, as far as I remember. So I don't think it would have been that much different. I mean, all they did with the SCI remakes and all that was just it's upgraded graphics, but they still get, you know, the gameplay still stayed the same, the story. I mean, even with the Leisure Suit Larry 1 and the Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards, even that, the remakes still kept the story the same. Grandma lore is expanded in the unofficial remake. I have never played those, but I don't care. Because I know that they have changed some stuff in them. And I don't just... The original is better for me. So I have never had any interest of trying the remakes. I think I tried the remake over the first King's Quest, but I didn't find the voice acting good enough for me. I have a higher standard for good voice acting, and they were subpar. So I prefer to do the voice acting myself. Hey, terrible hamster. They like to make the player read tons of text. I don't mind it. It's storytelling. Ministry shade. I don't understand stone. No, look at the rock. The rocks are the usual sort of rocks. Nothing special. You sure about that? Look behind the rock. Look hole. Can I see it? See into the hole from here? There's the tree. There's a sizable hole in one of the pine trees. What king are you questing for? Graham. He's looking for a mate. He needs to fuck. And he knows of a woman. And he's gonna find her. Marry her. Have kids. You know, the good stuff. This is basically a text adventure with added graphics. Yep, that's how Sierra works. You can call these graphical text adventures because of the parser system. You see a mallet lying there. Pick up the mallet and carry it with you. Mallet. The head of the mallet is made of iron. It has a long wooden handle. It's a mallet, all right, not a hammer. It's a mallet. Like a tool that a blacksmith would use. Hi, I'm Graham. I'm here to check your hole. Here to examine your hole. Deep. I wanna be the sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name? Ow! I wanna be your sledgehammer. There'll be little doubt about it. This is an old monastery with a farting bell. The monks living here are often help travelers in need. What a beautiful bell. That's what a bell sounds like, right? Hey, Swede! Almost missed you. Saying hello, that is. But I do miss you. How's it going? A beautiful fairy floats down from the sky. I don't need you right now. The pixie-like fairy has golden blonde hair, translucent wings, and an endless supply of fairy dust. Nope. Open door. Get in! Don't want you to waste your pixie dust on me yet. The chapel of the monastery is plain and unadorned. A monk is simple clothing is spent in prayer toward the cross on the altar. Everyone else around here knows Sledge-O-Matic, right? Sounds familiar. I know Sludge-O-Matic, but that's a reference to Sledge-O-Matic in Leisures with Larry. Sugar bucket of sensational Sierra games. That bell sounded like it was possessed by a demon. Maybe it is. All the trouble to get some booty. Hey, Vorsti. I mean, yeah, they always advertise these games as in 3D. You know, it's 2D, but yeah, we know what you mean. That you can go up and down, left and right, behind things. That's the 3D aspect. Oh yeah, Sludge-O-Matic was in Day of the Tentacle. Correct. That's how Purple gets his arms. Sledge-O-Matic was the name of the sledgehammer Gallagher would use on stage to smash items. Oh! I actually did not know that. Didn't know that he actually called his sledgehammer something. You kneel near the altar, bowing your head you pray. Our Heavenly Father, for I am just a lowly king. I am looking for the Holy Grail to save Camelot. Oh wait, wrong game. The plump monk lifts his head from prayer and seems to notice you for the first time. He stands and asks your name. Graham. The kindly monk explains that he has heard of you and your quest. Here is my cross. It's missing the quotation marks. Here's my cross, it will protect you from evil, he says. He removes a chain with a silver cross from around his neck and gives it to you. The monk then resumes his prayers. He speaks in a weird language. Yeah, thing. Run! There's a Cthulhian church. All Sierra games. Well, most of them, at least. I'm playing them in release order. There's a small opening at the base of one of the large boulders. There's a glittering diamond and sapphire brooch lying on the ground in the opening between the rocks. Right. Now we got everything diamond and sapphire and a beautiful, very little silver sky. The brooch has an enormous sapphire encircled by 2 rows of glittering diamonds. How very specific. Stay away from me! I don't need your pixie dust yet! Save it for later, lady. Save it for later. The monkey's now susceptible to evil. That is true. We're not, but he is. You see a shiny silver cross dangling from a silver chain. Good, we're protected against the werewolves. What about the vampires? Woo! Almost fell. Right away. You know, like this. Whoops, King Graham has fallen into the chasm, ending his quest. Graham, watch out! A boy is at his bridge. The bridge spanning the chasm seems to be unstable and tottery. Are you entertaining thoughts of crossing it? Not entertaining, I'm crossing it. Ah! I mean, I have the sound effect. You don't need to write it. Just type Goofy. What? I never added Goofy! What have I done? How about Bobbin? There. I never added Goofy? What the hell? Why have I not got Goofy in there? Yeah, I don't. Oh, there's also that. We have plenty of falling sound effects. There's even the Neverhood scream. The Never Fall. I'm gonna add Goofy back, because it's Goofy after all. Just a moment, everybody. Goofy. Automatic. And submit. There we go. Much better. I wonder how many people got screwed over by this bridge back in the day. Probably everybody. The mountain range is wild and rugged. It would be impossible to cross unless you could fly like an eagle. Or bird. Why did it not play? Try again, Ribbons. Maybe it's still updating for everybody to use. Or maybe the streamer is an idiot. No, it's on everybody. And so everybody has permission to use it. There it is. So it works. Good. Oh, it was on cooldown. Right. This is a magical door. You can open it. The door will lead you to your heart's desire. There's an inscription on the door. The inscription reads, "Whosoever chooses to seek the key for this door will undoubtedly make a splash." So we need to get in water. Got it. Many lovely pine and spruce trees near these mountains. First time I played this, I made good progress and kept saving over the same file. Which is to say, yes, I got screwed over. Yeah. Sierra Games never save over the same file. New file each time. In LucasArts, it doesn't matter. But here, it matters. And when it comes to like Sierra adventure games or just RPGs or in general and that stuff, I always use multiple saves. Save slots. But the good thing is that then you can just, if you make mistakes, you can re-roll back to some further if you realize, oh yeah, I forgot to do this here. Especially important with the, like, RPGs to do that. Ah, she caught me, bitch. Poof. Well, wasn't that nice? Answer is no, it wasn't. It wasn't nice at all. She just appeared, then bam, I was caught. Like, I had no chance. That's what I usually do with the Sierra games, that once I've done something, I save. Or when I'm just about to go somewhere, I save. I mean, that tune that I was singing is from Lemmings. She also has a greater role in the remake. There's a theory that she's the actual antagonist in this game. Huh. The glittering white sand of the beach feels warm from the sun. The azure water of the ocean laps up to its edge. The mermaid has long flowing hair covering most of her upper body. The green scales on her fishtail are sparkling like emeralds as she slowly waves it back and forth. She beckons with her hand. The mermaid does not reply. She gives you a quizzical look and continues waving her fishtail. You graciously offered a beautiful bouquet of wildflowers to the mermaid. She loves the flowers. She then summons forth a magic seahorse. Maybe you could ride it. This is a larger than average seahorse. It has a little saddle attached to its back. The seahorse tosses its head expectantly. Quick as a flash, it glides under the water with you on its back. Whee! Under the sea, under the sea, Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. The bottom of the sea is teeming with fish and plant life. King Neptune rules this mighty underwater empire. King Neptune is tall and imposing, with a flowing robe and long greenish-gray beard. A crown fashioned of seashells and shells and pearls adorns his head. Is it true that you could actually F up this game, that if you miss something you cannot go back to it later on and therefore you cannot complete the game, or am I thinking of something else? Sierra games have a lot of that. The Space Quest 1 especially has that if you don't do anything, there's one thing you can easily miss at the beginning of the game and you need it, and after 2 hours of gameplay you get to a certain point where you need the item that you should have taken at the beginning. Yeah, you need to restart the whole fucking game. It wasn't yet the deal. I mean, with these games, there were moments where you can lose items in these King's Quest games, and that it would soft lock the game. And Sierra was notorious for that sometimes you needed one item from somewhere that you didn't know because you didn't explore enough. So yeah, Sierra was notorious for many things. 1, soft locking the game very easily. 2, all the deaths in the games. And 3, some of the writing was not good. But only some. I'm looking at you, Police Quest. Anyone remember the Zork 1 egg hatching? Not me. I never played any of the Zork games. Not even one. Give trident to king. Reverently, King Neptune accepts his lost trident from you. He gives you a bottle, then waves the trident in front of the huge clam, which opens and reveals a large golden key. You're not close enough. Okay. It is a shiny gold key. Nothing about the trident that he has it. The bottom of the video is super good. You can see many beautiful creatures at the bottom of the sea. I was looking at the shark. I guess that's not particular. Dolphin. Nope. That. We have the key. Let us go back to the door. Back to the door. The magical door. Now that we have the key for it.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!
Good timing. Played that as just as I was saving. I'll try to remember, Swede. I mean, it's gonna take a long time before I'm at King's Quest 7. A long time. I ain't got nobody. I should get myself some more drink. Captain the Clickety Clack. Because of the keyboard sounds. Unlock the door. Or Doro. The key to the first door fits easily into the keyhole. You turn the key and presto! The door opens and the key disappears, revealing a second door with another inscription. The inscription reads, "Whosoever chooses to seek the key for this door should set their sights high." Oh boy. The mountain range is wild and rugged. It would be impossible to cross unless you could fly like a bird. That's what we need to do. Get up there. Somehow. Because all the clicking in these games. The clicking. Oh yeah, Leisure Suit Larry 2 especially is notorious for all the soft locks. I mean, that game is evil with the soft locks. It's not even that good of a Leisure Suit Larry game, because it's so weird. Like, it felt like they had a good idea to make it like into a spy spoof, but the story just doesn't make any sense. Not even a funny spoof way. But it does have good moments in it, at least. Just a really hard game. Me, beat me. My favorite King's Quest? That's a good question. 4, I would say. I like Rosella's adventure. I think 4 is my favorite of all of them. I mean, 6 is entertaining in the way of how I play the game, because I make the game funny because of the voices. But I think this time when I'm gonna play it, it's gonna be the voice acting, the CD version of the game. Just like with it's gonna be with King's Quest V. I'm not gonna do the voices. It's gonna be the CD version, because we need to hear the horrible Cedric and King Graham voice acting. I don't want to look at him, because when I look at him, I need to get my shotgun and shoot them to death. But I'll let the vultures eat him in Freddy Farkas. Yeah, there's 8 in total, yeah. But the King's Quest 8 is like... It's not even an adventure game, it's an attempt of an RPG 3D. I mean, technically there's 9, because there was that new King's Quest that they released 7 years ago or even more. I've never played those, but I've heard that they are actually pretty good. I think Leisures of Larry 4 has the biggest soft lock. You can never complete it. That is true. I mean, the soft lock is even worse in my opinion, because you can't even play the game. I have an 8 on the GOG. I haven't been remotely tempted to try it. Me neither. I've never touched it. Just no interest in it. Hey, Agatha. Agatha is not here. You look around this dreary cave. Fear grips you as you notice human skulls lining the wall. A cauldron with a bubbling brew fills the cave with a putrid aroma. You see a nightingale in a gilded cage. You are not carrying it. The iron cauldron is bubbling with a nasty smelling brew. A hot fire burns underneath. The beautiful nightingale is in a gilded cage. There's nothing special. There are many human skulls in Agatha's cave. She has a taste for human flesh. Space Quest 4 also has Cedric. Space Quest 4 has Cedric. Is it in the Astro Chicken game? Yeah. Apparently there's supposed to be a cloth here. But I don't know where the cloth is. Get cloth? You pull a large piece of cloth out of the bottle. Eh? Eh? Last bottle is empty. Eh? When did I have a bottle? It's a large sheath of cloth. At least I have it. Put the cloth over the cage. You drape the cloth over the bird cage. Hopefully this will keep the nightingale quiet. Quietly, you pick up the covered bird cage with the nightingale. To your relief, the bird remains silent. Okay. As you leave the dark cave, you remove the cloth from the cage. I would say that was not the best idea there, King Graham, because now it's annoying. Yeah, Sierra games have a point system. A way to see your progress in the game. How many times when you play these games through without a walkthrough, you notice that you miss out on a lot of points. I mean, there's so many things that you need to do to get full points. Especially, like with many items, you need to look at them first. Then pick them up. And with some items, is after you have picked them up, then you look at them again. Cybersniff 2000! That's what you mean with the smellogram. Cybersniff 2000. A real thing that came with the game, that when it told you, it was like a scratch thing, that when the game had like a moment where it said Cybersniff 2000, it meant that it showed like a number and color, that you needed to scratch that color and you would get the smell that Larry was smelling in the game. Like when it was an ocean area, you would get seawater. When it was the kitchen, you would get dead fish. And all that. So I've never had it. We bought the game, but it never had the Cybersniff 2000. I don't know why. I think it was like a kind of a retail CD ROM that wasn't in a package, just like a normal CD. Oh, welcome back, Gabriel. I know that I think Goblin still has its Cybersniff. I like that there's a spider bot to play this game. It feels a good way to keep the Swedes entertained. Yeah, it does. I remember you mentioning last time I played Love for Sale that you still have it. It's too bad that we didn't have it back then. I know my friend bought it, but it was just a CD case. Just a normal CD-ROM case. Not the whole package of the game. That's why we didn't have it. And we were so disappointed that we didn't have it. It was... I bet it's fun to scratch it just to sniff all the smells from the game. Feels like it's probably rare to get it with that nowadays, especially unused. Yeah, if it was unused, it would be such a high price that you wouldn't be able to afford it. Like many games, when they're unopened and unboxed, they are like worth thousands at this point, because they're like 30-year-old games that are like, it's like collecting action figures that are still in the packages. It's thousands of bucks. Ridiculous prices. I would imagine that it would be the thing with Leisure Suit Larry 7, Love for Sale. Like my Pokemon Gold that is unopened went around $200 last time, yeah? This is a quaint little antique shop. There's a sign in the window. Sign says, open. Sign says, open. A little old lady in the antique shop says, how may I help you? You are inside a cute little antique shop. Old furniture and knickknacks clutter the place. Against the wall, a glass display case holds many small items. A little old lady asks if she can help you. There's a moose head. You have to look at it. It's a staple thing in Sierra games, having a moose head around. It became a joke in the Quest for Glory games, especially.
Welcome to the Plushy family.
Thank you, Tarkor, for the resub in Prime. You are now a sub, baby. Wah. The little old lady motions toward an old oil lamp. This is a new item in my shop, she says. I thought you might be interested in it. We're not carrying it. Okay. You hand the birdcage with the nightingale to the little old lady. My precious! My precious! In gratitude, she gives you the oil lamp. Good luck, she says. She hastens you out of the door and closes up shop. Okay. My precious. Oh, look seen. Sign says closed. What are you doing to the bird? Maybe we shouldn't ask. Let's forget that I even thought about it. The old oil lamp is fashioned of brass that has been tarnished. There's a spout at one end and a round handle on the other. The lamp is empty inside. Aw, poor lamp, feeling empty inside. See ya, Epic. So you're glad you gave the lady the bird? Not anymore. You gotta name the Twitch baby. Well, it will be Targor. When you rub the tarnished brass lamp, you hear a poof, and a genie appears. Master, he says, I leave you a gift for you, a magic carpet. The genie then poofs back into the lamp. The magic carpet is a beautifully woven Persian rug with a colorful fringe on the ends. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering splendor. But blah, 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 and other words that are in the song that I can't sing too much. Look out! There's a poisonous viper blocking your path. Yeah, not a poisonous snake, a poisonous viper. Look out, Graham. A poisonous viper. You don't scare me. The snake has struck you dead. You don't scare me. When you rub the lamp, you hear a loud "Purf," and a big genie magically appears. Master, he says, I'll leave a gift for you. A beautiful sword. The genie then disappears in a puff of smoke. The shining sword is not incredibly large, but it's very sharp. It has a snake carved into the bronze handle. Using your sleeve as a cloth, you rub the lamp, causing the genie to appear again. Master, I leave a gift for you. A leather bridle. The genie then pops back into the lamp. No, the lamp has disappeared from your hands. The leather bridle is studded with the silver rivets and a silver bit. Put bridle on Snocky. You toss the leather bridle onto the coiled snake. Instantly, there stands before you not a snake, but a beautiful winged horse wearing the bridle. Don't understand a Pegasus. That's a Pegasus. The winged horse. How do you not know the word Pegasus?
Hey, there's sure a lot of skeletons in here. Quick, pull the head off one and stick me on top of the spine. Oh, please.
Look, horse.
Another visitor.
Stay a while. Stay forever. Hello there, Raiders. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Mr. Venom, for the raid. Greetings from Germany. Well, greetings from Finland. I'm doing a whole theme month. I'm playing Sierra games in order of release.
Stay a while. Stay forever.
I already played through King's Quest 1, and now I'm playing 2. Probably gonna finish it today as well. And tomorrow I'll start King's Quest 3, and when that's done, it'll be Space Quest 1. Order of release. So what am I doing? Hello there, NDRC64. Hello, Lyra Love. Hello, Abe Lincoln. Alright, I'll flip you the bird. I'll go with... That's the... who shall it be this time? What a great tit. There, flip the bird. This is a handsome white horse. It has beautiful wings of delicate white feathers. The leather bridle is around the winged horse's head. Cool. Thank you, kind sir, for saving me. An evil enchanter turned me into a snake when I refused to be his steed. To repay you, here's a magic sugar cube that will guard against poisonous brambles. Uh-huh. You're not taking me with you! I mean, you could have given me a ride to where I need to go. It's up high. It looks like a normal sugar cube. It does have a bit of a sparkle, though. Thanks, I guess. Played this a long time ago on the PC of my father. Cool. I love that spring is on its way, so you can start hearing all the birds. Will be less lovely when you move on to summer and you only hear all fucking seagulls. Well, here, for the summer, it would be hearing scooters and motorbikes and everything. It's gonna be so lovely just keep hearing every now and then. It's like teenagers. It doesn't help that there's a high school near me, so... The Black Crows have returned. I haven't really heard that many birds. I've seen them around, but I haven't really heard them yet. But then again, I haven't really been outside that much. So. There's a large cave opening in the steep mountainside. Oh no, this is as bad can be. Upon looking into the hole, you believe you see an incredibly blatant plug for another Sierra 3D animated adventure. Hang on. Hey, That's not an animated adventure. That's a motorcycle game by Sega. Yep. This was still in development. Even though it said 1986, it wasn't released until late or early 88. They made King's Quest 3 first and then they released Space Quest. Darn interesting folks. Surely just to plug it their next game. Face to face with the dreaded Sarians. Briefly befuddled by this bizarre event, you brace yourself and continue with the quest before you. Well, so that happened. I wonder if I actually have the games in the right order. I'm gonna just quickly check. Space Quest 1 is 1986. So should I have played Space Quest first? It could be that I have the dates wrong with the King's Quest and all. King's Quest 1 was as early as 1984 on the PC Booter and Apple II. But the proper PC DOS version was in 87. And that's what I'm playing, the 87. Wikipedia doesn't even have all the games here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Is this what I'm looking for? Larry, July 5th, 1987. Police Quest 1 in 1987. Space Quest 2 in 1987. King's Quest 3 was before Space Quest. October 1st, and later October was Space Quest, but that was in 86. I guess the 87 versions that I'm playing for all these games are later releases. Because King's Quest 2 is in 1985. So I do have them in the proper order. They're just a lot earlier than I thought. Good thing I went to check, just to make sure. So I am playing them in the proper order of release. I mean, it seemed like the Amiga version of the game of King's Quest especially was released before the DOS version. That's what it looked like. You see a large golden key lying on a rock in the damp cave. Dark damn cave is empty and uninteresting. If you say so. You're uninteresting. It wouldn't be safe to ride the carpet until you are all the way out of the cave. Only weird QA types do that. Good joke. A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. I did, Oompa Doompa, you missed it. I did watch the advertisement for Space Quest. Deep Captain wanders off to the north. Whoa. I get a feeling that they released King's Quest 1 on Amiga first, but then they released it on DOS and decided, we'll release them on Amiga, but don't give a fuck. Because the DOS versions of the games definitely got updates every now and then. Because the Amiga versions of the games can be really buggy. Revealing a third door. Key into the second door fits easily into the keyhole. You turn the key and Shazam! You are Captain Marvel. The door's open. And the second gold key disappears, revealing the third door with another description. Whosoever chooses to seek the last key must have a stout heart. So I need to rip out somebody's heart now? Or I have to go kill Dracula. You know, stout heart, as in stake it. I think that's what we need to do. Why is there something in my eye? Oh, a sailor's life is a life for me. And I never had to think about the weather because the weather would never ever had a thing for me. Oh. The lake is foul and stinking. It may be poisoned. All vegetation looks dead around it. There's a desolate island in the middle of the poisoned lake. A shrouded figure stands silent. The castle on the island looks dark and forbidding. It is surrounded by thorns and brambles. You wonder who would live there. Small wooden rowboat looks old and rotted from traversing the poisoned lake. The shrouded ghoul looks very frightening. His hands are little more than claws, and his face is completely hidden inside the hood of the shroud. He's standing in a small boat. Wear the ring. You're now wearing the beautiful ruby ring. Wear the cloak. With a flourish, you fling the black cloak around your neck and fasten it. No, with a flourish, you will sign your name. That's how it works. The shrouded ghoul looks at the ruby ring on your finger and the black cloak around your neck. He motions for you to enter the boat, which you do. You must have fooled him in thinking you were someone else. Like a certain vampire! You have been poisoned by the thorns and can no longer continue the game. Eat sugar. After swallowing the magic sugar cube, you get a feeling of invincibility. Sugar! Beep. Beep, beep. Sure. There are two spooky ghosts guarding the door of the gloomy castle. The situation looks bad. These ghostly apparitions guard an evil being lurking within the castle walls. Well, they don't seem to be bothering me. The two spirits are fooled by the black cloak and the large ruby ring that you are wearing. They slowly float away. Maybe you remind them of someone else. I have exorcised the building. The house is clear. Always. Why is it always Toccata Fugue that is, like, there are different dirges around there that you could use. You can make your own dirge. You're able to get past this without Sugar Cube, yeah, but then you wouldn't get all the points. Sugar Rush beats Poisonous Thorns, apparently. So that's why you should have eaten Frosted Flake as a kid, to become immune to all the poisonous thorns around the house. Remind me, what's to the west again? I have no idea. Probably stairs, because this place is deadly with stairs. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get myself some drink. A drink. So I shall return quickly. Alrighty. to the west. Stairs. I did get myself a drinky-doo. Drinky-drinky. Got myself more Pepsi Max Lemon. Yeah, Pepsi Max Lemon has made a return in Finland. The normal Pepsi is called the Pepsi Twist, but this is Pepsi Max Lemon. Hey, Grumble. Welcome to the Stairs Simulator. The musty bedchamber is at the top of a tower. It has a smell of mold and old mothballs. There's a sagging bed and an old dresser in the room. There's a candle lighting the drawer over the old dresser. You pick it up and carry it with you. The wax candle is unlit. When Sierra Month is over, we should have Stairs Quest. Well, there is a game called Stairs Dismount. An old game that I used to play a lot. Because it's so stupid. A lot and great. I mean, the same people who made Stair Dismount and later on went to go and make a Turbo Dismount. And there's also, the Truck Dismount. But they went to make Turbo Dismount. And just recently, they actually released Turbo Dismount 2. I think the worst ones are in King's Quest 4. Yeah. Although I could be thinking of 3 as well. I mean, 3 and 4, both of them have horrible staircases. How about making it interesting? Only walk up and down Sierra Stairs blindfolded. How about, shut up. Yeah, I mean, King's Quest 3 is even before Space Quest 1. Next game is King's Quest 3 in the release order. Light candle with a torch. Not right now. How about just light candle? You hold your candle up to the blazing torch. It catches. Your candle is now lit. There's a ramp spiraling up toward the top of a gloomy tower. Torch blazes on the wall. Yeah, keep blazing. Torch lends the only warmth to this dreary castle. I'm away tomorrow evening, so I hope I don't miss anything important like Leisure Suit Larry 1. Well, after King's Quest 3, it's gonna be Space Quest 1. So, I'm thinking that Larry 1 will be on Wednesday? Depending on how long it takes to get through King's Quest 3, which I think it might be all of tomorrow. So Larry might be on Thursday. Hey, Timber. How are these Sierra games working out for you? They're working out fine. Since I'm using a walkthrough. This is the dingy dining room of the drafty old castle. Ants crawl among old bits of food. Dust covers the dilapidated tabletop. A delicious looking smoked ham is on the table. I wouldn't call anything delicious around here. Tabletop is completely covered with dust. Scratches scarred the legs of the table. Chairs with torn padding accompany it. The smoked ham has a wonderful savory smell. It's hard to resist tasting it. It looks as though someone has taken a bite out of it. It seems like you might only miss Space Quest 1 then, yeah. How is it delicious if there are ants running around it? Not to mention dust all over the place, and Dracula probably took a bite out of it, which he shouldn't because he can't eat food. Take care, sweet. Oh, I should have played the Sierra title for Swede. Darn it. I'll do it tomorrow. A lot of people have already seen it, but I should play it every time when there's new people around here. I mean, I did play it when I started playing this. I'm gonna play the intro every time I start a new game. What? Narrow, slippery stairs descend into this empty room. Your nose detects a foul odor coming from a doorway to the west. You see nothing special. You don't see a rat, but you hear scurrying sounds coming from the cracks in the wall. The rat darts nervously across the floor. Also, it's a cute rat because it's albino. I don't understand fuck. How lucky am I that I get it closed right away? Dude, open! There is a beautiful ornate coffin to one side of this dreadful room. Dust is everywhere, cobwebs fill the corners, and a sickly odor permeates the air. Trembling with fear, you peer into the ornate coffin. Finding it unoccupied, you see the interior is lined with shiny red satin. A red satin pillow lies at one end. I thought he would appear and kill me. Huh. When the coffin is open, because he's not there. Or was it that when I open it, he's there and he might kill me? With trepidation, you lift the heavy lid over the beautifully carved coffin. Your heart beats wildly when you see a vampire lying asleep with it. It must be Count Dracula! Are you crazy? Dracula hangs out here. You want to stand around looking at things? Oh, yeah. Count Dracula is fast asleep in his coffin. He pays you no heed. You can't do that. Count Dracula is awake! Run before it's too late! I wanted to lick him. You're caught in Dracula's grasp. Saliva drips off the end of his sharp fangs. You feel them sink into the soft flesh of your neck and then... nothing. As you are dead, I can only permit you to restore game, restart game, or take inventory. Sorry. Ain't a Thorgim. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yep. My ending theme is from a Finnish sketch show. You place the pointed stake on Count Dracula's chest. Quickly using the mallet, you pound the stake through his heart. Dracula disintegrates into a pile of dust. A small silver key is left behind in the coffin. Okay. It is a shiny silver key. Trembling with fear, you peer into the ornate coffin. Unoccupied interiors lie with shiny red satin. There's a pillow. You remove the shiny red pillow from the coffin. Lo and behold, a large gold key was under the pillow. Okay. Shiny gold key. The pillow is small and made of shiny red satin. Hooray! We killed Dracula. And we got the key. Now we could go and save our lady. One silver key. One rat. One rat scurrying around. One step. Two step. Three steps upstairs. Eh. So these chairs are gigantic. It's like everybody's a toddler while everything's built for adults, but nobody's grown up. Hooray! The really annoying stairs. Somehow I knew it. You fall to your death on the hard stone floor. Goddamn son of a bitch. I get the feeling that I need to save here a lot. Like so. Now that's the falling sound effect. There is not much hair at the top of the tower, but an aging chest against the wall. Thus the old chest is closed. The old chest is locked shut. You need to unlock it. I will unlock it with the silver key that I got. With hands trembling, you fit the little silver key into the lock. Slowly you turn it until you hear a click. The old chest is now unlocked. With a creak and a groan, the old lid opens, dragging cobwebs with it. Looking into the interior of the musty chest, you see a dazzling diamond and sapphire tiara. A tiara. You pick it up and carry it with you. This tiara is stunning. It is encrusted with diamonds from the back out to the front and progressively getting larger. The center stone in the front is a dazzling sapphire. I guess they call it it's a sapphire diamond country. No, just one item. Just the tiara. Climb into the decrepit rowboat that the shrouded fiend pedals across the toxic lake to the shore. I don't understand, thanks. Okay. We're almost there to save our queen to be. I'm actually curious now, since you said that there might be 2 items. It is empty. Yep, just as I thought. There is just the tiara, nothing else. No, I don't want to restore that. 22, please. Thank you. Unlock the door. The key to the 3rd door fits easily into the keyhole. You turn the key and presto, the door opens again. The key disappears, revealing a world unlike any you've ever seen before. The sand on the sparkling beach is a deep blue. The bright sunlight from a gorgeous pink sky dances across it. Cliffs tower above the beach. The sand on the sparkling beach is a deep blue. The bright sunlight from a gorgeous pink sky dances across the cliffs tower above the beach. There's a fishing net in the pile on the beach. The lavender waterfall tumbles down from the towering blue cliffs. You reach down and retrieve the fishing net. The fishing net is fashioned from a material that is unfamiliar to you. It is smooth and tangle-proof. So it's made out of mithril. And the same text. Fish. You need to be closer to the sea to cast your net. You fish. And fish. And fish. However, no matter how hard you try, you don't seem to be able to catch anything. Not even a cold. Maybe if I go all the way down here. Maybe this is a better spot. Cast the fishing net into the wild sea. Upon retrieving it, you see you have caught a large golden fish. It falls from the net and flops helplessly on the beach. The large fish is covered with shimmering golden scales. Its graceful fins and tail are almost translucent. Right now, the beautiful fish is writhing in agony. You don't have the fish. I'll get the fish. You grab the flopping fish. Its mouth is wide open, its gills are extended. With difficulty, you hold the fish as it twists and turns in your hands. Hey, Galora. I'll throw the fish. You throw the poor gasping fish back into the iridescent water. Gratefully, it calls to you. In return for saving my life. In return for saving my life, I wish to offer you a ride across this ocean. Let's ride the fish. Splish, splash, taking a bath. Whoa! Cannonball! It's nice to see you, Galora. Bleep, 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 bleep. I wonder. The water is too turbulent to swim in. You have just drowned. In there! Another drowning. You can see that the island is really quite small. The foliage is remarkable, though. Plants and flowers have overgrown it, some growing very large in contrast to the tiny island. Towered. There. The tower is built of creamy, opaque quartz blocks. You see a tiny window near the top. A delicate hand waving a hanky appears from the window. Rapunzel! Rapunzel! Let down your weave! I like how it's your fault the fish is out of the water in the first place, but you're throwing it back saves it and it's grateful. Yeah. You can see that the island is really quite small. Among us, a blish, 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 blish. That's what I said. A glint of metal catches your eye. You look toward the direction of the glint and see an amulet lying on the ground. Yeah, looks like a tennis racket to me. You examine the amulet. It is made of bronze that has tarnished with age. A tiger-sized stone is embedded into the front. You turn the amulet over and see the word Hum engraved on the back. Engraved. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo. Dee-ba-da-ba-doo. Dee-ba-da-ba-dee-da, dee-da-ba-da-ba-doo. Singing in the bathtub. Chip-chip-a-doo. Narrow steps spiral up at the white quartz tower. The entrance to the tower is at the bottom of the stairs. I'm using a walkthrough. With Sierra games, I always use a walkthrough. These are hard games, easy to miss, and get soft lock moments in them. Like so many. Wooden steps spiral up the white tower. The entrance to the tower is at the bottom of the stairs. You lost your footing on the narrow stairway! Ah! Stairs in Sierra games. Oh, my favorite. And we're right at the end of the game too, and it puts this kind of stuff to it. Be careful! There's a huge lion with dripping fangs at the top of the stairs. He has hungry look at his eyes. You're at the top of the wooden steps in the quartz tower. A door leads off to the north. Hungry looking lion guards the door. Hey, Shanti. Pet the lion. That would be a wrong move. Hop, crunch, snarl, jump, swag. Well, you made a nice meal for the hungry lion. Smack, slurp, swag. At least we made the lion happy. You must get closer to do that. With one mighty heave of your sword, you fatally wound the large lion. He slumps to the floor. And I gain 2 points and a bloody mess. Let's do it the right way, not kill the kitty. Give me the ham to the lion. Hungrily, the lion gobbles down the smoked ham and then falls fast asleep. There we go. 4 points. Yep, dear. You have found her. The girl from the magic mirror. She's even more beautiful than you had imagined. The room at the top of the tower is very tiny. You're angered at the thought of Valenice having been imprisoned in this small room. How do we know that her name is Valenice? She's even more lovely than she appeared in the mirror. Her long auburn hair tumbles in luscious waves down her back. She has the bluest eyes you've ever seen and soft, creamy skin. There is a bathroom. It's called a window. You thought that was rock outside there? Mm-mm. That's all of her poop. My name is Valenice. What is your name? Graham. Oh, Graham, I am forever grateful to you. Home. Hey, Mr. Eridan. You murmur the word home. A tingling sensation envelops your body. You black out for a second. And when you come to, you see you are somewhere else. Congratulations, King Graham. You have won the hand of beautiful Valenice. May you two live happily ever after. I lost 2 points somewhere. What the hell did I do that I lost 2 points for? At least the GG. I like that the giant, the wolf, and all the other enemies are here. Maybe I didn't get the 2 points because I avoided that pixie dust fairy. I should have let her put the pixie dust on me after all. The monk declares you man and wife, king and queen, rulers of all Daventry. Oh, there was the pixie. Hey, we're back at Daventry. Hey, that's not the Finnish flag. If you have enjoyed this game, please ask your dealer about availability of King's Quest 1, 2, 3. King's Quest 3, the heir is human. To really foul things up takes a computer. Thank you from the King's Quest development team. Ken, Roberta, Sol, Jeff, Chris, Scott, Doug, Mark, Al, Dale, and Emu. I don't understand. Ha! Quality Assurance Team. Larry, Zulcid, Russ, Bob, and Kim. Thank you from the development team. You're welcome.